kept a lot.
He's a very down-to-earth guy, actually. Yeah.
Mm.
He wasn't at all put out that my office was so messy.
No, actually, we have a problem with Zisha.
I made positive noises. I'm going to give a talk on deflation of quadratic polynomials, which means, in words, if you had a vibrating system and you knew one little thing about it, could you make it smaller and set that thing aside so that the problem that you've got left to solve is now a little bit smaller than it was before? This is the most important equation to everybody who does vibration. This is the equation that describes all vibration. This is for my talk tomorrow. I'm actually trying to revise a technique that I worked out several months ago and I have written a paper on, but that paper is not yet published. And my talk tomorrow is going to be based on that. And I'm now struggling to remember what it was that I did. But I don't know whether you can catch this on camera, but this is deflation in operation. These are very small numbers here, but the important thing is you see all these zeros in the last column and the zeros in the last row. And again, for the second matrix, zeros in the last column, zeros in the last row. I have a process that puts those zeros there, and that's really rather elegant. It's a first, this process that puts them there. And I can do it for not just the standard eigenvalue problem, which other people can do, and not just the generalized eigenvalue problem, which other people can do. I can do it for the quadratic eigenvalue problem, which nobody else can do. It does excite me very greatly, and when I see a process work like this, and particularly seeing these zeros so accurate, you know, the accuracy of the calculation that's possible with the computer thrills me. I know that perhaps is a little sad, but the idea that you can get a number right to 16 decimal places, where if you make a measurement, you're lucky to get within 0.1%, you can get this right to 16 decimal places, and that's just on this machine. On these machines, I can get it right to 100 decimal places. That does excite me. I love it. I absolutely love it. Talking about your own subject, the thing that you're passionate about, explaining to other people what the work is, I love it. I'm in my element. There is no better feeling, particularly when you make a good job on it. I have made some presentations in the past which have not been good jobs, but ordinarily I feel very satisfied. Whether the audience do is a different matter, but I do. No, she understands how important it is to me, and she understands some of the words. She's familiar with some of the words, so if I say isospectral flow, then she knows which bandwagon I'm on at that particular time. But no, she doesn't understand any of this.
How does that make sharing, you know, your enthusiasm when you have a big day at work and things like this? How does that translate then?
That's not difficult. It's possible to explain that if things went well, or I cracked something, or I sometimes say in the house immodestly, I'm a genius, and then sometimes I withdraw that then the following day, realizing that in fact what I thought I had cracked was not really so good. But my wife understands what that means, and she is able to predict what I'll be saying the following day.